Alright, this one's going to be really short, but I wanted to do a series of what-if videos from the ArrowVerse. What if certain things had gone the wrong way? What if we could create a darkest timeline? Wait. That name sounds familiar. I think that's already taken. We'll call this the end of time or the end of times for Team Flash. We'll figure out the title. That's not important. Okay, so what if Barry hadn't gone back in time at the end of Season 1, Episode 15? Okay, so I'm going to recap the episode real quick for you guys. Basically, Cisco starts having, he starts having second thoughts about Harrison Wells and, whatever. He's researching everything, trying to figure out who the man in yellow is. Or the man in the yellow suit, but, man in yellow, Reverse Flash, Eobard Thawne. And then he comes to the realization that Harrison Wells is not the man he thinks he is, because Harrison Wells is dead. This revelation doesn't come out until way later, so spoilers for some reason. Spoiler time frame is over for you guys. It's really hard to record here. And so that's really one of the most important parts. That's really one of the most important parts. And obviously another thing we need to get to is Weather Wizard wanting revenge on Joe West for killing Clyde Martin. I think it's Clive. AKA the original Weather Wizard in the Arrowverse. I mean, technically this Weather Wizard is the Weather Wizard from the comics, but the other one was the first in this universe. Anyways, so as we remember, right around this time, Caitlin takes Harrison Wells to go get some coffee because I may end up redoing this video because it's already not coming out how I want it to come out. Caitlin takes Harrison Wells to go get some coffee. Obviously, he's wheelchair bound, so no one believes any of the stuff that anyone is talking about. But then, towards the end of their conversation, Harrison Wells starts getting a little suspicious of Caitlin, pushing her in a certain direction, monitoring her facial expressions. They talk about Cisco adjusting calculations for something. Caitlin gets real nervous. He sees this. He says, why don't we head back to Star Labs and see what we can do about finding Mark Martin. And then eventually she goes like, yeah, can we get these coffees in to-go cups? To which Harry responds with walking up out of his wheelchair and getting out of there before Caitlin can even turn around. Then Cisco figures out what's going on, and then yeah. But then a tsunami comes to Central City, and the Flash stops it. Tries to stop it. They should all be sleeping with the fishies, but he kind of timeline the crap out of that shit. I don't know where I was going with that. So yeah, basically. But Cisco's dead, so assuming the Flash, let's say the Flash was able to stop the tsunami, because we all know what happens when if he didn't stop the tsunami. End credits. That's what happened. That's what happens. It's what would happen. But assuming he was able to stop the tsunami, he gets Joe. Joe probably goes to therapy or something. He's not a part of the police officer. He's not a police officer anymore because he broken leg buddy. Iris confesses up to Eddie, assuming she even has the time to tell everyone what's going on, because we remember the kiss and whatever. But what is actually going to happen, in my theory, is after he takes out Cisco, Caitlin's going to walk downstairs. He's going to take her out or use her as a bargaining chip. For this video, let's say bargaining chip. Actually, no. He's going to kill Caitlin. He's going to monologue while standing over Cisco's corpse. And then he's going to race over there, do a bit more of a monologue, and then But this time, he's going to go back upstairs. Barry's going to take Iris back to Star Labs, and he's going to use Iris as a bargaining chip, so that way he can get back home. They already know that he's going to time travel. That's what they're going to do. Once he's able to do it, he's going to take Reverse Flash back to the future and come to a decision. What that decision is, not sure. But we already know that if he makes the wrong one, he risks Iris' death. We'll say that this decision is he's going to go kill the Reverse Flash. Reverse Flash is going to go back in time, get Iris, tell Barry to leave and take Iris with him, or he kills her. Then Barry races back to Star Labs, thinking of what to do, and then he goes back in time. He tries to go through with killing the Reverse Flash. What he does after this is finds that the Reverse Flash is back in present day to exact revenge. Then he kills Joe, and then Iris. And then he kills everyone in the police station. Like Barry mentioned would happen during their second run-in with Captain Cold. Takes everything back together. I don't think this would affect Arrow too much, aside from the fact that no one is there. The Green Arrow wouldn't get any more new suits. Felicity Smoke will have lost a bunch of new friends. She was already worried about Barry in the first, or in the second season of Arrow. So, Oliver might try to go stop the Reverse Flash, but it wouldn't be on his list, or it wouldn't be high on his priorities right now, because he's got to focus on Ra's al Ghul, because Arrow Season 3. I have an encyclopedic knowledge of this shit. But the Legends of Tomorrow will never have formed, and Vandal Savage will never be stopped. We've kind of expanded into an area that isn't the best area for the future, so really now all of the heroes are screwed. Fortunately, I don't think Cicada will ever appear. I think Savitar has a much higher chance of appearing really early on. Zoom will never be a problem, and the Thinker, I'm not sure about the Thinker, honestly. He might be there, he might not. Flashpoint will never happen, so Dr. Alchemy, gone. Killer Frost won't ever be a problem, or a friend. And a lot of Team Arrow will be fractured, I'm sure. The Legends, they're gone. Sarah Lance stays dead. And everything really stays the same for Supergirl, being that she's on Earth 38 and no one knows how to cross over yet. The multiverse will never be established, and really the Reverse Flash rules the world, I guess, with an iron fist, really. Assuming you want to go that far. I guess Reverse Flash could kill Vandal Savage, but not permanently. Unless he chucks him into space. I also do think with the news of everyone dying, that'll kind of distract Oliver during his fight with Ra's al Ghul, and Oliver will die. But I don't want to go in that direction. That's not confirmed. Oliver's pretty good at staying focused on certain topics. Except when it came to Deathstroke. And with Oliver dead, Deathstroke will probably find a way to break out. So Malcolm Merlin's dead as well. Thea might be dead. John Diggle, definitely dead because he's there with Oliver. So, yeah. It doesn't end well for anyone in this situation. Now does it? Also, Nora will never be born. Wanted to touch on that for a second. Which is why that the new Orland Dwyer Cicada won't be around. The real Cicada might poke up. But I think that also might, because Flashpoint won't happen, that won't happen, so whatever. I hope you guys enjoyed this timeline video. I'm just thinking of things, but I think I'm going to redo the video. I'm going to make a script and whatever. And I'm just going to do it in audio form and have images everywhere. I don't know if you guys want to see that. If you do, let me know. And this video should get uploaded pretty soon. See ya. I don't know why I bothered adding that touch, because obviously the video is going to be uploaded. You guys have just seen it. I'm sped, okay? See you guys later.